Katherine R. Antiveros, and we are here today to learn more about the different topics under the differential calculus. So without further ado, let's begin. This time we will study how to find the derivative of the functions given implicitly in the form of f of xy is equal to 0 by the process of implicit differentiation. Ilan sa mga ginagamit nating symbol sa derivatives ay y prime, f prime of x, dy over dx, v over dx of y, and d over dx of function of x. These are the examples of implicit functions. These are suggested steps that the given equation are implicit function of x. First step is to differentiate each term with respect to x, assuming that the other variable is a function of x. Second step, we will simplify the equation in the step 1 and solve for the needed derivative.
For our example number 1, given 10x squared minus 6y squared equals 72, find dy dx. Ang una natin gagawin is to differentiate each term with respect to x and think that the other variable is the function of x. Now we have derivative of 10x squared minus derivative of 6y squared equals derivative of 72. Derivative of 10x squared is 20x minus derivative of 6y squared is 12y. Then lalagyan natin ng derivative of y is equal to derivative of constant is 0. Ang sunod natin gagawin is to replace d over dx of y by dy over dx. We get 20x minus 12y dy over dx is equal to 0. Then, isi-simplify na natin ang resulting equation to solve the dy over dx. Transpose 20x to the right side. Then divide both sides by 12y. And now the value of our dy over dx is 20x over 12y. Its simplest form is dy over dx is equal to 5x over 3y. This is our final answer. We can check if our final answer is correct by using explicit differentiation. Ang ating final answer is 5x over 3y, then ang ating given is 10x squared minus 6y squared equals 72. Ang una natin gagawin ay kukunin natin ang equation ng y in terms of x sa ating given equation. Ang ating given ay 10x squared minus 6y squared equals 72. Then, transpose the 10x squared to the right side or transpose the negative 6y squared to the right side and 72 to the left side. Then, divide both sides by 6. Then, makakancel ang 6. Meron tayong y squared is equal to 10x squared minus 72 over 6. Take the square root of y squared para makancel ang 2. Then, the equation of y is square root of 10x squared minus 72 over 6. Kapag nakuha na natin ang equation ng y, kukunin na naman natin ang first derivative nito. Magiging dy over dx is equal to ang square root of 10x squared minus 72 over 6 ay equivalent to 10x squared minus 72 over 6 raised to 1/2. Then, pwede natin i-apply ang power rule para makuha natin ang derivative. Magiging 1/2 times the 10x squared minus 72 over 6. Then, 1/2 minus 1 is negative 1/2 times the derivative of 10x squared minus 72 over 6. Meron tayong 6 times derivative of 10x squared minus 72 is 20x minus 0 minus numerator 10x squared minus 72 times the derivative of the denominator, which is 0, over 6 squared. Pwede natin itong i-cancel since 0 naman siya. Now, the value of our dy over dx is 1/2 times 10x squared minus 72 over 6 raised to negative 1/2 times 120x over 6 squared is 36. So, ang value ngayon ng ating dy over dx is 1/2 times 10x squared minus 72 over 6 raised to negative 1/2 times 120x over 36. We can divide this by 2. Dy over dx is equal to, pwede natin silang pagpalitin para makakuha tayo ng power na 1/2. 6 over 10x squared minus 72 raised to 1/2 times 60x over 36, or 60x over 36 times the square root of 6 over 10 x squared minus 72. So, pwede pala tayo mag-divide dito ng 2. Magiging 3, 5, and 72 divided 2 is 36. We can divide 60x over 36 by 12. So, our final answer is dy over dx is equal to 5x over 3 times 3 square root of 3 over 5x squared minus 36. So, ito yung nakuha nating answer by using explicit differentiation. Para malaman natin kung tama nga ba yung 5x over 3y, kailangan mag-equal ito sa ating implicit differentiation. Dy over dx is equal to 5x over 3y. Then may nakuha tayo kaninang equation ng y, isa-substitute natin sa 3y. 5x over 3 times 10x squared minus 72 over 6 magiging 5x over 3 times the square root of, simplify this term, we get 3 over 5x squared minus 36. Nakita natin na ang sagot using explicit differentiation is equal to the value of dy over dx using the implicit differentiation. Therefore, dy over dx equals 5x over 3y is correct. Our next example is 5x to the fourth plus 3xy squared minus 11y squared equals 10. Now find y prime. First, differentiate each term, then think that the other variable is a function of x. We get 20x cubed plus, apply the product rule, ang gamitin natin ay 3x and the y squared. Meron tayong 3x, derivative of y squared is 2y, then kabitan natin ng d over dx of y plus y squared times the derivative of 3x, which is 3, minus derivative of 11y squared is 22y, then kakabitan ulit natin ng d over dx of y equals, derivative ng constant is 0. 20x cubed plus 6xy d over dx of y plus 3y squared minus 22y d over dx of y is equal to 0. Replace the d over dx of y by y prime. 20x cubed plus 6xy y prime plus 3y squared minus 22y y prime is equal to 0. Ang sunod natin gagawin is isi-simplify na natin ang equation and solve for the y prime. 20x cubed, then ifa-factor natin ang term na parehong may y prime times 6xy minus 22y plus 3y squared is equal to 0. Transpose the other term to the right side. We get y prime times 6y minus 22 equals negative 20x cubed minus 3y squared. Then divide both sides by this term, 6y minus 22y over 6xy minus 22y. Then cancel. Ang nakuha nating value is negative 20x cubed minus 3y squared over 6xy minus 22y. Pwede nating i-factor out ang negative 1, both numerator and denominator. Magiging 20x cubed plus 3y squared. Then the denominator is, pwede nating iuna ang 22y minus 6xy. So this is now the value of y prime. Pwede nyo ding i-apply ang checking of answer using explicit differentiation na ginawa natin sa example number 1.
Now your turn. Given 2x cubed minus 7x squared is equal to 24, find the dy over dx using the implicit differentiation. Don't forget to comment your answer in the comment section below. Next topic, we're gonna talk about the higher derivatives. It means the derivative other than the first derivative. Second derivative is simply the derivative of the first derivative. The third derivative is just the derivative of the second derivative and so on. For example,
solving for the first derivative of function of x, we have f prime of x is equal to first derivative of 5x squared is 10x plus 9. Solving for second derivative, f double prime of x, derivative of first derivative is derivative of 10x is equal to 10, then derivative of constant is 0. For the third derivative, f triple prime of x, the derivative of 10 is 0. For our next example, given f of x is equal to 10x to the fourth plus 6x cubed minus 27x squared minus 5, find the first derivative and the second derivatives. First, f of x is equal to 10x to the fourth plus 6x cubed minus 27x squared minus 5. Get the first derivative. F prime of x is equal to 40x cubed plus 18x squared minus 54x. Then minus the derivative of constant is 0. For our second derivative, differentiate the first derivative, we have 120x squared plus 36x minus 54. So these are our answer. For our third example, find the third derivative of f of x is equal to 27x over 1 minus 4x. First, get the first derivative of f of x. We get f prime of x. Then apply the quotient rule. We have 1 minus 4x times the derivative of the numerator minus 27x times the derivative of the denominator, which is negative 4, over 1 minus 4x squared. Now simplify the equation. 27 minus 108x plus 108x over 1 minus 4x squared. Cancel the negative 108x and the positive 108x. Now our first derivative is 27 over 1 minus 4x quantity squared. Next is get the derivative of the first derivative. F double prime of x, the derivative of 27 over 1 minus 4x quantity squared. First apply the quotient rule. We get 1 minus 4x squared times the derivative of 27 is 0, minus 27 times the derivative of the 1 minus 4x quantity squared. Apply the power rule in this part. We get 2 times 1 minus 4x raised to 2 minus 1 is 1, then times the derivative of 1 minus 4x, which is negative 4, over 1 minus 4x squared, then i-squared pa ulit natin, Simplify this equation, makakancel ito. F double prime of x is equal to negative 27 times 2 times negative 4 is 216 times 1 minus 4x over 1 minus 4x quantity raised to 4. Cancel this. Then ito ay magiging 3. 216 over 1 minus 4x quantity cube. Get the third derivative by differentiating the second derivative. F triple prime of x is equal to, apply the quotient rule, we get 1 minus 4x quantity cube times the derivative of 216 is 0 minus 216 times the derivative of the denominator. Apply the power rule. We get 3 times 1 minus 4x, 3 minus 1 is 2, times the derivative of 1 minus 4x is negative 4, over 1 minus 4x cube raised to 2. Simplify this equation, cancel this. F triple prime of x is equal to 216 times 3 times negative 4 is 2,592 times 1 minus 4x quantity squared over 1 minus 4x quantity raised to 6. We can cancel this. F triple prime of x is equal to 2,592 over 1 minus 4x quantity raised to 4. This is our final answer.
Now it's your turn. Find the fourth derivative of s squared plus 10 quantity squared and leave your answer in the comment section below. If you find this video useful, please click the like button, and if you have any clarification and questions, please notify me and leave a comment in the comment section. See you on the next video. Bye!